Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this will be your reading. Before we get started, I would like to mention that yes, I am available for personal readings. If you would like to hear directly from your spiritual team, your angels, guides, and ancestors, feel free to go ahead and book your reading. In the description box below is the link to my booking site. And Scorpio, if you have not already joined our soul family here on YouTube, our membership, you should. It's only $4.99 a month, and there's exclusive content over there. So click that join button. Let's get an overall energy for you, Scorpio. All right, Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for Scorpio? What is the overall energy? Show me for Scorpio, please. Thank you. All right. So, Scorpio, we have here for you, enter the Garden of Delights. Wow. Okay, make sure you watch your other placements. Okay, your moon, your rising, your Venus. This came out for another sign. I can't remember what it was at the moment. But the same thing applies here. 20, which I said in that reading, 28 is the number of wealth. So you are about to step into some wealth. Now, that could be material wealth, right? You could get inheritance. You could get a pay raise. You could get a new job that pays you a lot more. You definitely, it could be material wealth. However, it can also be that wealth comes in many. I wish I could talk, Scorpio. Wealth comes in many forms. It could be in the form of your health. It could be in the form of love. It could be in the form of friendships. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck here, we also have commitment. So being committed to knowing that you are more than deserving of this wealth. Okay? Being committed to the idea that there is enough for everyone, right? Plenty of abundance for everyone. So we are going to read from the book a little bit here. That's just what Spirit has had me done with these readings. So bear with me. And you know what? 31 is the 4 number. 4 in numerology is about stability, right? Commitment, stability. So if this is wealth of love for you, this is someone who wants to commit for the long haul, right? If it's a different area of your life, such as health, this would be long-standing health, feeling good, knowing that you are physically, mentally healthy and will be. Again, and if it's material-wise, like let's say you get the house of your dreams, that would be the house you stay in pretty much the rest of your life, you know, and stable money. So something's shifting for you, Scorpio, and I think I could be wrong. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I think it was for Taurus also got this. I think it was Taurus, which is your opposite sign, which is great. That means the energy is very much within the right flow. And I do have to let you know, Scorpio, I'm sorry if I'm a little shaky. I just finished working out about 20 minutes ago, then did a meditation, and probably overdid it a little bit because my muscles are achy, shaky. All right, so enter the Garden of Delights. Okay, I'm going to read this part especially because that's where they drew me. Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. So really, I feel for you. You have been granted entry into this sacred space, a sanctuary. When the soul is well acquainted with love, life becomes a temple of love, the sacred space in which the soul can grow powerful through expansive worship of love. You are being invited by your spiritual brother, Rumi, to enter into life, to commit. Oh, that's funny because we have the commitment card here too. To commit to coming alive. It's about doing everything that we do from that basis of love. It really is. Our work, even our relationships, our romantic relationships, all of that. If you put your heart into what you're doing, Scorpio, and doing it for the love of doing it, that's when all the wealth shows up, okay? So for me, when I work out, I do a lot of yoga. I do lift weights and things like that, but I don't do it for the outcome. I do it because it feels good in the moment. I don't do it because I have to. I don't like, oh, I've got to go do this. No, I do it because I love it. Therefore, the health, right? The physical health, the mental health. All right, let's look at commitment 31 real quick. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, a recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Right? So again, this is being committed to your dreams, being committed to what you desire, being committed to trusting yourself and trusting the universe, knowing you are worthy. I love me some Scorpios. Do not get me wrong. I have a lot of Scorpios in my life, and I love you all so much. But sometimes you guys really do have an issue with if you deserve something. And I don't mean it because you actually are like, oh, I don't deserve this, but subconsciously, right? Subconsciously, in the depths of your subconscious, it's like something that happened in childhood or a relationship that happened where you were told you weren't worthy. Didn't have to be all the time. Could have been like one instance, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I'm not really worthy of that. I'm not good enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. So it's a time to let that go because you are. And I would dare to say, if you need help with that, use the tools that are available to you. And one of those tools is a Reiki service from me, especially the super conscious Reiki service. That's like reprogramming the mind, the subconscious, getting the information from the super conscious. It's like reprogramming a computer, right? It's like wiping out all the stuff that is not relevant anymore. So feel free to book that. All right, let's see what we have in the tarot. Show me clearly. Okay, first card out, the Chariot. Yeah, see, you're on the road to success. Right? The Chariot is very much about success, travel, moving up in the world, right? Physical moves that we talked about, the house. It's also just a traveling of mindset, also being in a higher mindset. So I really feel like for you, this can change very quickly. Your current circumstances can improve quite a bit because this particular Chariot, my gosh, look at all the speed they have. They've got the confidence of the human, but they've got the strength and the speed of the horse, and then they've got the wings, the flight. So that's some pretty fast-moving energy. Show me clearly for Scorpio, please. That's too many. Can I just have one or two, please? One or two. There we go. Okay, I love this. Knight of Wands. Talk about speed. Talk about inspiration. Talk about let's go, right? I feel like, Scorpio, you're very passionate. And I feel like you need to have that inspiration and take that passion and start moving with it to gain the successes in life that you want. Okay? Even though you're a water sign, you need to embody the Knight of Wands. That I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm so passionate about it. And if you've lost that in your craft, what you do, I get it. It happens sometimes. But I feel like either something new that you need to go for is happening, or it's what you already have and you find a newfound love of it. Okay? That happens a lot when we're doing what we love, but then we turn it into, I have to do it. When I have to do it versus I want to do it, that's when it gets stale and you're like, wow, I'm really not loving what I'm doing. But you might have a revival of that, could have something new, but whatever it is, it's time to take passion with it. And again, with this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is like one of my favorite cards as of the last probably year. And I'll tell you why. Because this is about gaining knowledge, right? This is either knowledge coming into you via a person or your higher self or books or classes or learning more about your profession or what you love. If it's romantic, partnership you're looking for, then it's really someone coming in. Hold on, my loves. I don't know how loud that was for you, but it's a helicopter. It's like, get moving, right? Helicopter. This is really learning the depths of someone and someone wanting to learn the depths of you. So, yeah, all I can say, it's time to get moving. Get into that garden. Commit to it. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. All right, Scorpio. We've got here, the King of Swords. I love this. Whew, nice deep breath, okay? I feel like this is what you do. Like you're no nonsense anymore. The King of Swords, it doesn't matter your gender, it's just the energy, is no nonsense. I'm committing to my prosperity. I am committing to love. I am committing to my worth. I am committing to it. And I love to see it because it's like, finally you see it. Finally you're like, oh, why am I not stepping into the garden? Why have I been going through this Ten of Swords energy, right? Ten of Swords is a great card because it means it's an end of overthinking. An end of not having boundaries set up where people are taking advantage of you, right? It's the end. I'm done with that. So this seems very powerful for you because I feel like you're committed to walk out of the Ten of Swords into the garden. Like, enough. Right? Enough. Show me clearly. What is the message? Thank you. All right. So, we have here... Yeah, look at this. The Knight of Swords also. With the High Priest. Okay. You guys are really setting boundaries too, because that came up with the Ten of Swords. I feel like you're letting go of any Knight of Swords people. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is other people's energy here, right? Where it's like they come in, they swoop in, they make all these promises, they say all the right things, but they never fulfill it. And I feel like you see it. Listen, we're empaths, sensitives over here. If you're watching tarot, you definitely are. And as that kind of energy, we do draw in these type of people. And I think you're recognizing it now. And you're like setting up those boundaries, becoming the King of Swords, right? And then with the High Priest, talk about commitment. Commitment. This is like, it's a Hierophant, right? Committing to self, committing to having boundaries, committing to put all your love into what you do. Doing it for the passion of it. And again, if this is love, this is where you recognize the players from the serious, right? Yeah. I love the bottom of the deck for you. You have the Magician, right? You have all the resources you need to step into that garden and have all the prosperity and abundance you desire. And I think you are just, it's hitting you like, oh, like a ton of bricks, right? Like, oh my gosh, this whole time I had this right in front of me. Show me clearly. I would tell you also with all this sword energy, be careful with your words, Scorpio. Words become things. Right? And we talked about the beginning of not feeling worthy. Everybody's always out to get me. That, man, you draw that shit in so fast when you talk like that. You've got to be very careful of what you say out loud and what you say to yourself. Okay? Show me clearly, please, for Scorpio. What is the message? What is the message for Scorpio, please? Okay. Yeah. You can't make it up. The whole thing we talked about, everything from the heart space, love. Love flows from within me. Okay? Just because we're putting up boundaries doesn't mean we don't live a life through love. We do. Love of what you're doing, putting love out there, loving yourself. Love flows from within me. This is a really great reading for you, Scorpio. Probably best I've done in a while for you. So, with that being said, all of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.